20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go in Western New York. Greg going to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll try the right side with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run once more. That's Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Alert! What's that? 3rd down, it's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's in! Touchdown, Bills. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had your hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bills struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to take a shot. down the field. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Alert!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
47-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
12 more yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, tight. Look out.
Play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. In there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Alert. Ground 80. Alert, alert, alert. Half. Half. 56. Alert. Look out.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's swung out to Harvey. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and long.
Five wide. Half 10. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's got a receiver wide open. Left side. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A first down throw for Nix. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down. Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Denver. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 14-10 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. Well over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Hey, tight. Ready? Hey, tight. Five wide. Where's that?
Allen on third down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. An even 40 yards. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up first and goal. Allen to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be second and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Takes, good, with the extra point. And the Bills move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Open man downfield, it's Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll throw. It's Nix. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Kill!
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's second and 9. Allen going to give it to Cook. He's to midfield. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line?
57 yards.
It is a big run by Cook. A gain of 57 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Allen for pass taken in by Knox. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Allen now on second down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's into the end zone. What a response. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bills extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
6-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
Best job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Nix. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Nix. Going right, it's taken in. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Denver. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
The kicker on
That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his third rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
Ray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
319. Alert! Monday. Alert! 5 wide. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Broncos are going to get the football at their own 40.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out left. He's going to suck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down and 3. Throwing. Nix. That's to the right side. And he's complete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's Nix to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Back to throw is Nix. Moving left. Now he'll run it. And he will get into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT up and good. Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
'56. Ready? Look out.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A run once more with Blue. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They'll go play action with Nix. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, it's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Out to his right. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
They decide to get cute down here near the goal line, Mike, and they find themselves going backwards. That's going to make this next play call a little trickier after they lose yards on the previous down.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Pacheco. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first two runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Denver. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead.
42, Bills 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Hey, tight. Now, half. Alert! What's that?
First and 10, and it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a... of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses.
That one late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first down, here's Blue. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Play action now. It's Nix. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's got it. Remove the chains. First down at the 47.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
On first and 10, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. That's Walker. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer.
Broncos 49.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Case Brown. Touchdown, Denver.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact, balance, and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Bills 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Alert! 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 Half A5! 56! 56! Look out!
Allen going to throw on first and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
319. Gun. Half. We go.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Kill. Oh, my son. Ready.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. And that is their final timeout of the 2nd half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 47-yard line.
Kill. 11. Ice 44.
They'll send a man in motion left. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Slot man in motion right. A handoff to Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And he's going to set his guys up for a nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up for 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. On the move left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
46-yard line.
Ready! Alert! What's that?
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Off balance throw, it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
5-yard line.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Now it's Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Ready! Alert, alert, alert! Out! Half 85. What's that?
Allen now on second down. Well, the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
On third and goal, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is caught. He fought through the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick